Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about, keeps us on an even playing field, and we like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor, absolutely no one. Phil Batten, give us money. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a product that's been on the market for not all too long, or at least presumably not all too long. Who cares? It doesn't matter. But of course, we are talking today about the one and only Samuel Adams Festbier Smooth Lager. So, Samuel Adams Festbier Smooth Lager, what can be said about this one? Well, man, if you get one of those kind of autumny packs and such, and you're like, man, why don't you go ahead and try some of this? Well, then you're like, man, let's go ahead and try some. Can't you open this, you asshole? There we go. About time, right? Anyhow, good old screwdriver. Never leave home without it. Hey, Ma! You can have your screwdriver back. Anyhow, what can be said about this Samuel Adams Seasonal Fest Beer Smooth Lager? Well, what can be said about it right now is we actually have never had this. So we will be enjoying it for your enjoyment, but mainly our enjoyment right here and right now. No better time than the present. Let's dig on in. Dun-dun-dun. Intro again, dun-dun-dun, some cool music, dun-dun-dun. Okay. Well, welcome back from our cool intro and music. So, Samuel Adams, Seasonal Fest Beer, Smooth Lager, what can be said about you? Well, tastes kind of seasonally. I don't know. Let's read what it has to say. Fest beer. The fest in fest beer means the barley and hops have been gathered and our growers have their first moment to celebrate another successful harvest. What do they reach for? Fest beer. A little more malty, a little more hoppy, brewed to relax and enjoy. Well, let's go ahead and sit back and relax then if we haven't been doing that already. Uh, All right, that's enough relaxing. Now we got to get back to work. Uh, so we're glad that we read that because with them saying, it's definitely, kind of, more malty and more hoppy. That's exactly what it is. It is definitely more malty and more hoppy, and that's why we were kind of reserved at first. We were like, because we didn't read anything about it. We only read the front. Obviously, we don't reads a lot. But having known that that's kind of what they were looking for in this, or that's what they tell us is, kind of going on with it, we appreciate it more. See, knowledge is key. Stay in school, kids, or else you're going to have to resort to bullshit like this and living in your mom's basement. Hey, Ma, stay out of the basement. I'm still doing stuff. Crazy. Gotta keep her in place, or else she comes walking through and ruins the video. Anyhow, back to it. Yeah. Oh, definitely more malty and more hoppy. Yeah. To relax and enjoy. Oh, and before you know it, it's gone. Just all of a sudden. So, Samuel Adams, Fest Beer, Smooth Lager. What can be said about this one? Well, man, inherently, it's an alright little drink. Now, with that being said, we are big fans of Samuel Adams, and if we were to rank this as far as like on our scale of how much of a favorite of their product it is of ours, man, this might come in a little bit closer towards the middle of the pack or whatever, maybe even under the middle of the pack, because we do enjoy so many of their other flavors and beers, man. Just a smidge more. Now, that's not to knock this one down, because obviously it's a decent, good, premium beer, and definitely anyone that likes the more malty, hoppy kind of flavors, man, you probably will dig the hell out of this. It's definitely not a bad product at all. But like we said, man, we just enjoy some of their other flavors just a little bit more. So, that's where it kind of sits in our book. But who are we? No one. No one cares except you. Thanks, Ma. Anyhow, Samuel Adams, festbier, smooth lager, seasonal. What can be said about you? You get a good old-fashioned check for check it out. Or don't. We don't care. Do whatever you feel like. Mainly, you should feel like giving us money. So do that. Give us money. Have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't. See you later.